for me, I would frame this as less of a change of direction and more a clear statement of direction. So there have been great contributions over the past several years from chapters, from working group, from international, as INCOSE has pursued a better world through a systems approach. But without a clear strategy to bind the efforts together, the efforts were very fragmented and diffuse. So with this strategic plan and laying out these 4 strategic objectives very clearly, the intent is to create more alignment and focus to actually accelerate INCOSE's vector and direction rather than change it.
As INCOSE organically grew for 30 years, each entity, each country, each working group sort of evolved at its own pace, evolved with its own priorities, and quite honestly built sometimes its own infrastructure to support its operations. And so as we think about one INCOSE, it means really 2 or 3 things. First, it means, are we acting as a single global entity with regard to how we're providing value to members, how we're leading the discipline, and all of those items. It really talks about how we can be more efficient and effective in sharing resources and sharing services so that a country in Europe isn't building out an administrative office that could be ultimately sustained by an administrative office that we already have somewhere else, be it from an INCOSE staffing standpoint or resources that we have somewhere else in Europe or somewhere else in Asia. So it's both the alignment and the effectiveness of the operation of INCOSE, but deep down the third part is cultural. And the culture of one INCOSE, that when someone joins INCOSE, they're joining a global entity. They're joining this network of 25,000 members that can provide assistance. They're not just joining a local Spanish chapter. They're not just joining a local Saudi Arabian group of systems engineers. They're joining something bigger than just their local group, something that we want to reflect within all of INCOSE and bring all those resources together. So it's operational, it's tactical, and it's cultural when I think of one INCOSE.
Now, the vision assumes that system engineering is an approach which can help to solve all the major complex problems we have on the planet, which are those United Nations sustainability goals and so on. And system engineering is a major contribution to solving those problems. Now, since we have said this, we as an organization, we are not ready at this point for that. Now, for living up to that ambition, actually, we have created a new strategic plan for being very explicit with our membership where we want to go and that they are fully aware about this new ambition. And that we really live up to this and that we are joining our forces of the 25,000 members we have around the globe and that we are all behind that new mission that we can help to solve the problems of the planet.